I'll say this, we were very fortunate to run down Bryan Pitcher with comp cams at the show this year. Their booth has had lots and lots of activity. We were just barely able to elbow our way in. Bryan, it's good to talk to you today.
Thank you, Mike.
You know, I know comp cams is always at the forefront of cam development. I know that the LS engines are very, very, very popular. I'm seeing LS engines in just about everything.
Yes, sir. They're becoming quite the swap engine out there, probably one of the most popular ones. And we do a lot of camshafts for them.
Well, there's a good reason that the LS platform is so popular. One is a good platform to increase the performance with. Plus, they're readily available. In a lot of cases, they're very, very inexpensive.
Yeah, they're fairly inexpensive to obtain, and they're really easy to wring a lot of horsepower out of. I mean, just a simple camshaft swap and set of headers and stuff like that. I mean, you can easily bump them up 50 to 100 horsepower.
And with all the internal components to an engine this day, just how important is the camshaft?
Well, the cam is pretty much the brains of the operation. It's what's going to give you your power band, your choppy idle, or whatever characteristics you'd like for the engine to have. So, I mean, you can call us up. We can spec out the camshaft to do what you need it to do.
Well, from my perspective, I've purchased comp cams. I love the packaging. I've installed comp cams. I've benefited from comp cam quality. But, you know, it's always on my mind, how do I choose the correct cam? And I know that's one of the things that we're frequently asked. So just how simple or how complicated can that be?
It can be rather complicated. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. Specs of the engine, what the customer is wanting to do with the engine, how they're going to drive it, what they're expecting out of it. Normally, I just recommend that the customer calls us up, talk to our tech agents, and have them spec out the camshaft for them.
So you're telling me it's just as simple, call comp cams and talk with one of the experts, and you're going to get me or get my customer or my friends where I want to be?
Absolutely.
Well, we were talking about the LS platform, and I see that you've got some new offerings here for the LS engines. Tell me what is between us here.
Well, we have one of our standard 3-bolt LS camshafts sitting here, which we probably do more LS cams than anybody else in the market. So we got a lot of different lobe families and stuff like that to hit whatever you need as far as power bands or whatever you're doing with the engine. Then we've also got a new handy upgraded LS1 rock arm. It's basically a stock rock arm body that we've already put our trunnion kit in. So you've got a component style bearing kit in there. And we also came up with a new handy little installation tool for it. Makes life a lot easier.
Well, it seems like that does make life easy. And so tell me this, just how important is the correct lifter, rocker arm, those kind of components, valve train components to the successful operation with a comp cam or any cam?
Well, everything has to work together, and everything has to be able to, you know, live up to the stress of what the camshaft's going to put it through. The valve spring has to be able to control it, and the lifter has to be able to work in the RPM range also. So now we've got our Sportsman XD short travel lifters. The Sportsman XD lifter is our next step in our short travel lifters. It's got a new and improved tool steel pushrod seat in it, so it's able to stand up to more spring pressures. With this type of lifter, we're turning 7,500 RPMs with a hydraulic roller. So that's a really cool, neat place to be at.
So although initially I'm thinking comp cams for my LS engine, I really need to be thinking the comp cams total package, the comp cam components, so that me and my engine, we benefit from all the technology that comp cams has got to offer.
Correct, and that's one of the things we've always really proud ourselves in. We don't just offer one piece of the puzzle, we offer a whole package that works together.
Well, I think a package works well for me. I know that whenever I opened a comp cam, it was like Christmas every day of the year. It's been a joy talking with you here at the SEMA show, and I appreciate the time you've given us today.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you stopping by.